Hi guys, Murph here for a NASCAR Heat 4 setup video. This time we're taking the Cup car. As you can see, I'm in Eric Almirola's car. We're taking it around Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now for this video I'm going to show you a quali lap, then a quali setup, and a little bit of details about the race. Then I'll show you the race setup right at the end. Now for quali lap you want to start off by being high in turn 3 and 4 and dime in the corner to try and carry as much speed off the corner as possible. Bear in mind it will want to oversteer on the exit. I've set it up deliberately to oversteer in qualifying on the exit, so the centre of the corner is quite nice. You just may have to play with the throttle a little bit to get it off. If you're finding it a bit too much oversteer, you can always decrease the wedge, decrease the track bar, or soften the right rear spring. Turn 3 and 4 you will be able to carry more momentum than turns 1 and 2. Turns 1 and 2 the car doesn't seem to want to cut into the corner quite so well, so you do probably carry a little bit of brake. Turn 3 and 4 you just lift off the gas and coast the car into the corner. As you see, I got P5 with that with a 30.7. I could get into this 30.6s if I nailed a lap. I did do it a couple of times. Unfortunately, I didn't have the record button on when that was happening. Here's my quali setup. Now, the major difference between the quali setup and the race setup, well, in fact, the only difference is I've gone up by 50 pounds on the right rear spring and increased the grill tape, which is the obvious one you do every single time. You increase the grill tape to 75. 75 seemed about right for me. Yeah, you can potentially go up to 80, but not. It doesn't always keep the warning off. You know, it'll start the race. Now, the biggest thing to point out for the race is that the front guys will pull away from you at the start of the run, and as the run wears on, as long as you look after those tyres, as long as you don't drive at 10 tenths every corner, the leaders will come back to you. So they'll pull a second and a half on you over the first 5 or 6 laps, and then they'll come back to you as the race wears on. And the setup is a bit snug at the start of a run. It does understeer a little bit. Probably not understeered, yeah, snug's the right word. It just doesn't quite turn or cut as well as you'd like. But as the run goes on, it will free itself up. As you'll see in a second when it comes up, it's going to wear the rear tyres faster than the front, so naturally it's going to get looser and looser as the run wears on. It will get loose as you come off the corner as well. That's the biggest thing you got to manage. I like a loose race car, so having it loose isn't too much of a problem for me. If you are finding it a little too loose for your own liking, the first change I would do is drop it by 10 to 20 pounds each time on the right rear spring rate. Now, as we're going to cross the line, as you'll see, I end up winning by quite a margin. Now that's 35 laps I've just done on a set of tyres, which is over a fuel tank, and I've got it at times 2. So in a normal race I did 70 laps, which is about 10 laps over a normal fuel run. Anyway, here's the setup. As I said before, the main difference between race and qualifying is race I run at 550 on the right rear spring, 600 for qualifying. If you're finding the car, as I said, too loose off the corner, I'll drop it to 530 or even 510. If that doesn't work for you, you can always decrease the wedge, pull the front weight back a percentage. No, push it forward a percentage, sorry. Push it forward to make it understeer a bit more. You could also probably increase the cambers just to wear out the fronts a wee bit quicker, so bring it a bit more even. Personally, this is what I preferred. I preferred this slightly oversteering car. It seemed to look after the fronts well enough that I just seemed to have pace to pull away from the AI on full difficulty. I'll do a few victory burnouts to celebrate that win. And while you're at it, feel free to hit the old like and subscribe button. I'm very much appreciated if you do. Now, hit me up in the comments, whether it's a track you'd want me to do a setup for, whether it's any stories you got, how well you did with the setup, how much you've improved because of the setup. Maybe even some negative comments. I don't mind the negative comments if you found something you don't like with the setup. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I say, feel free to hit the old like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you for the next one. Ciao!